At organized team activities, Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett said DeMarcus Ware is the best at what he does in the world. What Ware does is cause havoc on the field from his linebacker spot, leading the league in sacks in 2 of the last 4 seasons. I caught up with Ware and nutrition educator Dr. Lana Franzen on Friday to talk food and football. 19.5 sacks last year, but your defense finished 23rd against the pass. Where do you feel like this defense fell short last year?
You never want to just, point fingers or say, who's not doing their job. But, I always, point it back at myself and I'll say, you know what, I need to pass rush a little bit more. I need to get pressure in pressure situations. But also, I always think about it in the fourth quarter. The good teams in the fourth quarter, they always figure out some type of way to win, and we didn't get that done last year, and that's going to be a big change this year. We don't want to be that team that's losing, 6 out of the 5 games or 5 out of the 6 games by 3 points. The good teams always find a way to win in the fourth quarter, and that's what we have to do.
And in the offseason, you guys brought in Brandon Carr in free agency and drafted Morris Claiborne. How do you feel like those 2 new cornerbacks can help this defense moving forward?
I think they're going to contribute a lot because those guys are very, very aggressive corners, but also they can come up and create havoc against the run. And it's going to give our pressure guys up front a lot more time to get to the quarterback, and it's going to make us more consistent, against the pass. And I promise you we're not going to be 23 this year. I promise you that.
Knowing the work that you've put in this offseason and taking your diet seriously, how excited are you for the season upcoming?
I'm really excited for the season because last year we didn't have OTAs, we didn't have mini camps, we didn't have, with football, saying the blood, sweat, and tears is what makes the team, camaraderie. Now it's like we have that, and also we have, some of the things that we didn't do right last year. We can carry that over into this year and improve on those things and not do those things again. But now you have just that leadership, in our team, and guys really are stepping up to the plate.
And you guys are on a working dairy farm. Dr. Franzen, have you been putting DeMarcus to work at all? Has he been milking any cows? What have you guys been doing over there aside from just sitting and talking?
Oh, yeah, we've been talking nutrition all day long, and a little bit of football every now and then. But let me tell you one thing that we're very proud of that is a partnership with the National Dairy Council and the NFL is our Fuel Up to Play 60 program. And you want to talk about putting DeMarcus to work. He is actively working with school children as a role model to, when we talk about eating those nutrient-rich foods and being physically active for 60 minutes every day, that's what Fuel Up to Play 60 is doing. And it's actually in over 70,000 schools nationwide. But we lean on our role models like DeMarcus to help deliver that message. Our school children look up to NFL players like DeMarcus, and he in turn has to role model that healthy behavior. Mm-hmm. So he's definitely being put to work in that regard.
And DeMarcus, when you get an opportunity to do something like that, I know it's got to be fun playing in front of the fans and being on a big stage, but when you get to go to schools and interact with the kids, can you talk about how special of a feeling that is?
It's a totally whole different feeling because, once upon a time, you was in that seat, being that kid that's looking up to, a role model that has came in and, maybe they're doing the right things in their life or eating the right things, and you're like, I want to be like that guy, or I want to be just like that person. What do I need to do to sort of get to where they are? And now when I go in, it's like flipped. I'm that guy, or I'm that person that, that they want to be like, and they look at you with those little glittery eyes because you have, their undivided attention. And you want to tell them the right things to do. I mean, you could tell them always, they always say, I want to be 16, I want to be older. No, you want to be a kid. You be a kid and you grow up as slow as you want to, and you do the right things in life. And just being that role model for those kids is just a great opportunity.